What is up? What is up, YouTube? I wanted to play my other song, but check this out. This song matches what we're about to talk about in this video, man. Let's check this out, man.
See, I don't pray for what you think I would. Not for money, not for cars.
This is on my album,
not
baby.
for my own hood.
Yeah.
I just close my eyes.
Go check out the album. Here we go. Show some love and support.
Don't say the most fake day of the week. That we live what we preach when we rise to our feet. I pray one day we don't see color in the face. Only one race, one love, the human race. I pray for peace, not power. For unity that don't fold in the dark hour. I pray for the child with no voice, no meal. That one day he eats and knows how love feels. I pray success finds the ones that grind quiet. Who didn't sell a soul just to go viral. I pray we remember his grace when we fall. That God still answers when we don't call. I pray for you, yeah. You're scrolling on your phone, feeling broken, feeling left all alone. I pray your health stays strong, your path stays clear, and blessings fall on you like tears. I want you to know that's what I don't say in these lines. I never pray for money, and I never pray for myself. I never even pray for the ones closest to me. Not cause I don't love them, but because good love don't bend. It believes faithfully. Just some things I pray for. I pray for the mothers with tears in their eyes, holding it down but dying inside. I pray for the father who left too soon and the child he made trying to fill that room. I pray for the teacher who's spinning their own, trying to give hope cause the system is blown. I pray for the ones who got talent but no light, for the ones that write verses just to make it through the night. I pray we break generational chains, stop passing down drama like it's part of our name. I pray our hearts don't stay numb from the pain, and one day we dance in the middle of the rain. I pray for the silence behind fake smiles, for the strong ones breaking out the holding in a while. I pray for the ones that feel too far gone, that God's still reaching when the devil gets strong. I pray for the kids locked up in the system, no love, no hugs, just the world that miss them. And I pray for the soldier with scars on his mind, he made it back home but left peace behind. I pray for the ones who scream but ain't heard, who feel invisible when they speak a word. I pray you feel seen, I pray you feel true. I pray that these words can help you. But what I mostly pray for is you.
Check it out, man. Check it out. I wanted to play that song, man. That's on my album and everything that's coming out. But check this out. Right here. My man. This guy right here, man, is pretty cool. LA Gang Banger says he's going to kill me for exposing this scam. What? I'm playing this because I had a couple of people myself tell me to be careful. And I'm like, my brother, of all people, they telling me to be careful. Everybody want to tell you what to do and try to think that they helping you. I'm just reacting to what my man said and what his videos is about. Man, you better be careful talking about Puffy. Puffy gonna come after you. I'm not the one talking about Puffy. I'm just doing a reaction to the person that's talking about Puffy. Yeah, so if something happened to my man, I still get the footage up on my channel. I hope the guy ain't nothing gonna happen to him, man. Cause this brother right here, cool. He speak the truth. So let's see what he's talking about, man. He's saying a LA gangbanger. A gangbanger is coming after you, dog? So you mean tell me somebody that's in the streets, right? Somebody in the streets is worried about what you saying online? These two worlds are coming together little by little. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, man. Let's check this bad boy.
Apparently my life is in danger. There's a gangbanger, a funky one at that, called Rodnell, aka Crip Bob, the undecorated 57th Street General. He been gangbanging for 40 years, don't got now one medal or one W, but apparently he want to get his stripes on picking on a civilian, on me, I guess, right? Apparently, the more I speak about these dudes and expose their friends, like the hyenas that was just arrested for trafficking literal children, they're getting more upset. The more I expose these dudes, they're getting more upset. The more I talk about them, they're getting more upset. Now, Rodnell went on a full-on crash out, bro. All right, he signified that he knows where I live. He's gonna pull up and put me in the dirt and make me go missing. I can't come outside in LA apparently now because he's looking for me.
Not for sure, because Flakko know exactly how he gonna come, and he's plotted to come like that. He's back there coming like that off the back. He know, all right, ladies, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask these questions. Adam sometimes come out the blue, like, oh, what about this? And they said we got a shootout this and that. Like, hold on, cuz, we're talking about that shootout. Like, what you talking about? But then Flakko, he just put it out there.
So let's say this. If Flakko just went to an event here in LA where a lot of people from different sets were going to, let's say it's the Crenshaw. What is the one Crenshaw called every year?
The Juneteenth stuff?
Not the June. Well, let's say the Juneteenth at Lamar Park, where anybody can show up,
right,
and they see Flakko there. What's going to happen to Flakko?
He's scared and a bitch at the same time. He gonna think he's something in his brain, but guess what? He ain't gonna be but an internet game. Miyango gonna end up missing on the side of a building by USC somewhere in a back street. Miyango, you.
You can smell the moldy air mattress, the dirty drawers, and the nugget of Reggie from the screen. This dude did like a basic white page search, and now he feels like he's like a brainiac. So Miyango is my middle name. That's public information. My studio was located at USC. That's public information. So apparently he found out this nugget of information, and now he's threatening my life. Here's the thing. Crip Bob is not really that smart. So we gotta take it easy on him. Have some level of compassion for this level of deficiency. You see, he has to go this route. He has to, I'm gonna kill you, cuz. I'm gonna get you, cuz. Because he don't really have the words to rebuttal anything I've ever said about gangbangers, right? He don't have the words to rebuttal why CRIP stands for Community Revolution in Progress, but gangbangers are responsible for 40% of the total homicide in California. All right, he don't really have the words to rebuttal. That don't sound like a revolution is in progress, all right? That sounds like a whole lot of violations is happening, all right? It sounds like y'all are the problem, not the saviors. But because he's frustrated, he lacked the words, he'd rather go back to what he's used to, all right? Which is this like primal way of thinking, which is, I'm gonna kill you because of words, which I guess, all right, try your hardest. I'm not afraid. All right, I'll die for this cause. All right, I don't care. But this is not scary at all. Like, this is not the 80s anymore, bro. We look at you guys as if y'all are dweebs, right? This is dweebish, screaming into the phone with mesothelioma at the side of your lip. This is what dweebs do. It's not scary. All right, we don't look at you guys and scream, oh my God, he's tough. No, we scream dweeb.
You, Miyango, on West Side. You don't want to see me. Miyango, taking out that trash, popping up. Bah!
Ooh.
Like the boogeyman. Miyango, f*** you.
Sometimes I sit back and I say, damn, man. Damn. What did I do to make these ninjas so mad, man? What did I do? I just tell the truth. Now, apparently through the grapevines, he's upset at my comments about the allocation of resources. Things such as the GRYD program, I believe gangbangers should not be rewarded millions of dollars for extorting the community. All right? So apparently he's upset about that I've been exposing how gangbangers have been scamming the city of LA for decades. All right? How I unraveled and uncovered this $42 million scam. If you guys are not aware what the $42 million scam is, then you are lucky you click on this video, okay? I'm going to break it down and make these ninjas even more mad. I've been pretty outspoken against this. Gangbangers have been extorting the city of Los Angeles for millions of dollars, and it's your taxpayer money, right? Our taxpayer money is going back into the grip of these gangbangers, okay? Los Angeles is funneling millions of dollars back to gangbangers of our tax-paying money, right, to fund their addiction to 4X Pro Club tees and Cali Kush. Okay, they are living a wonderful life off of our taxpayer money. So this is what you call the GRYD program, okay? Gang Reduction and Youth Development. In 2023, they got a $12.9 million increase for the 2023 to 2024 year, right? Now, that budget has gone up since, okay? But they approve a total budget of $41 million to go back into the pockets of gang leaders in the city. Instead of giving millions of dollars to taxpaying citizens, to people trying their hardest to get by, but they can't, they just need that little boost. I don't know, a scholarship funds for kids, single mamas who are trying their hardest, literal people who are working day and night to get by, but they just can't because the city is so expensive. Instead of giving it to these people, they decided the best use for your tax funds is to give it to gangbangers so they could buy as many 5XYTs as their heart desire. You know who I believe deserved the money more than a gangbanger? I believe, the average working person who is up to here with stress, with bills, just needing to get by, get out of homelessness, get a home, and get their life back on track. I think people like this will deserve the money more than gangbangers.
Before I go, bro, you have this record. I am tired, bro. That's it. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. I just tried to go donate plasma, but because I just found out I'm homeless because I've been living in a motel for the past year and a half. But because I can't donate. So even the $100 that you give me for the thousands of dollars that you get from the byproduct of my body, I can't even have that. Ah! Fuck! Shit! Oh my God, bro.
But the question is, what is the GRYD program? And why is the city given $42 million of hard-paying money from tax-paying citizens or hard-paying taxes? Why are they giving it to gangbangers? Why are they giving $42 million of my hard-earned money and your hard-earned money to gangbangers who loaf around and don't work as hard as you? Why?
Great question, man. Very great question, man. I need to look into that. Why are they getting any type of tax breaks, period, to try to get people out of these government officials, these big people got twisted minds. Let's give the money to the bad people to help them so they can be good. Yeah, that'll stop crime. Or should we put our foot on their neck? I'm all for putting foot on their neck. I think we should have 5 more police officers to go door to door and look to see what's happening, especially in everybody's house. I really think that all tax-paying people and everybody would agree to say, look here, let's do a full sweep. Everybody open their doors and let the officials come in and see. We're looking for kids and children. We're looking for people that don't belong in these houses, and randomly let them search for people. I think the tax-paying people will agree on that. We don't care about all the drugs you got. We don't care about how many, whatever you're doing in your house, you clean up a little bit, whatever the hell. We're looking for people. We're looking for these kids that's missing. We're looking for people who are missing. We're looking for tunnels. Yeah, all that type of stuff. And the ones who don't want to do it are the ones we're going to go start with first.
Why? Well, the GRYD program was set up about 2 decades ago, in 2007. And it was set up to reduce gang violence. It didn't work, all right? LA is just as dangerous as ever, all right? But even if it's a little less dangerous, even if the statistics have gone down a little bit, it still wouldn't be worth the $42 million they're currently getting. It's unfair. And also, too, bruh, all right, we're about to do a deep dive into exactly what the GRYD program is, and you're about to see the GRYD program is nothing but good old extortion. It's textbook extortion, but it's legal, right? And they're paying them millions of dollars of your hard-earned money to extort you.
Yeah, so the city contract, man, everybody talking about the police this, police that. It came from the mayor's office. It came from Mayor Antonio Vergosa, and then it went to Eric Garcetti. And now Karen Bass is really slowly shutting it down. But it never had nothing to do with snitching. You don't tell. Somebody has said, oh, you get a phone from a sergeant. None of that. What it is, the city gives the agency $500,000 a year to reduce violence. So they got to hire 5 intervention workers, 2 case managers. The agency buys the phone. They give them a budget to buy phones. It don't come from a police station or nothing like that. They go out and buy their own phones and give it to the people that work with them. And their main job is just being proactive. So because developing options is in the 60s, well, mainly what they do is Slauson and Crenshaw. What they do is Crenshaw High School. Anything that happened in the Overhills, all that, what they do is they respond to shootings, or if somebody say it's a fight at the school, or, every time I call and say, well, I want y'all to sit down with somebody. Can we sit down? They always come through and sit down. So it's never that you don't have to sit at a meeting. And first of all, let me tell you about Big U. He don't go to none of the meetings. He don't go to the city meetings. He don't show up at the scene. He don't do none of that.
Let's pause here for a minute. They give $500,000 to start to gang leaders who believe they have influence in their communities and they could stop or prevent gang violence, okay? Now, there are target words here we got to fix. Influence, okay? What does that mean? What does that mean, okay? That means, do you have street credibility, right? Do you have control in your particular hood? How does one obtain control? How does one obtain influence? Usually comes from, the person with the most street cred, the person who's been a leader in that community for years, the person who put in the most work. So essentially, they are rewarding you, right, for causing the most violence and putting in the most work in your community, right? And that's how you are rewarded a $500,000 contract to start. Now, there are other people that we know, right, who contracts increase from $500,000 to $900,000 to $2 million, right? So this is just a start. And as you guys heard right here, man, we don't go to those meetings, man. So it's all a long game, and it's all a con to them, right? They don't show up to meetings, right? They don't report the shootings. No, they see it as a long con game. But it gets worse, okay? Let him explain the activities they're being paid $500,000, millions of dollars every year to stop. Let them explain what exactly, right, they're being paid millions of dollars to do. Here are specific examples.
So the main job that they got to do working on the city contract is make sure there's no retaliation. That's the main job. If somebody gets shot, they got to surround that family. They got to go to the hospital. They got to do whatever is possible. One of the 60s died. I think he had a heart attack or something. And they had the funeral on the street that I grew up on.
In the HAs?
In the 20s.
Oh, yeah.
And they called me and said, Skip, we coming. And I got like 5, 6 20s to come with me. And we stood outside. And the 60s had a big old funeral. Blew everything. So, of course, they mad. Like, why y'all got the criminals? And I hired the Rolling 40s for over there. I got the K-line. So I got 4 individuals at all time out on Crenshaw helping people with the K-line.
That sounded amazing, but I'm going to break down exactly what that means, okay? So we either pay them $42 million or they're shooting up funerals, okay? Or if somebody comes through with a funeral in their hood, they don't like them, they will shoot up the funeral. And if we wanted to stop, we have to pay them not to shoot up funerals, okay? If your loved one gets shot, the ambulance got to transport them. We either pay them to prevent them from shooting up the ambulance and shooting up your loved one from within the ambulance, or else if we don't pay them, well, hey, guess what? The ambulance going to be shot up. The K-line is the train, okay? Pay them to guard the train, or else, hey, man, we just going to beat up anyone we don't like who we see on the train. Hey, right? This is textbook extortion. This is like the mob coming to the new store on the block and letting them know, hey, pay us a fee or else this store will get robbed. You don't want a store to get robbed, right? So pay us this fee. You don't want for funerals to be shot up, right? Give us $42 million a year. This is absurd. How about we put stronger restrictions in, okay? How about we bring back the 3-strike laws for gangbangers? How about How about we do a mandatory 2 strikes for anything violence? So hence, if somebody has, I don't know, bro, a shoplifting charge in their past and they shoot up a funeral, guess what? Life in prison. How about that, bro? How about we work on getting them off the streets instead of incentivizing them and paying them not to do what they shouldn't be doing in the first place? Huh? So a better use of our money is giving $42 million to gangbangers not to shoot up funerals, instead of giving it to the homeless, instead of giving it to hardworking people, instead of giving it to children for scholarship funds, instead of giving it to hardworking citizens who are trying to get by. We rather feed gangbangers $42 million a year. So again, they can buy what? They Glocks, they drugs, put it back in the streets. Where do you guys think this money is going? Y'all think what? They getting paid? They getting paid and they going to church and like giving tithes? They getting paid and they are buying like stocks? They getting paid and you think that's, no, they getting paid and put that money back in the streets. This is what's happening. It's a $42 million scam. And that's apparently what Rodnell wants to hurt me for, that I keep on exposing these people. Now, you let me know in the comment section, do you think it's fair? Do you think a good use of $42 million of our hard-earned tax-paying money should go to paying gangbangers not to shoot up funerals? This is what I talk about when I say,
That's
man,
facts.
They are our biggest obstacle. They have a hold on everything, bruh. Yo, if gangbangers did not get that money, you know where that money would go? Probably back to you. Probably, hey, listen, man, you trying to go back to college, right? But you can't work the 4 hours and go to college, but so you're trying to cut down on some hours to study more to improve your life. Well, maybe we could supplement that income with some of that $42 million. Possibly, just possibly, we could, pay for kids who are going to bed hungry. Hey, bruh, here's an extra meal instead of just relying on the school lunch. I don't know, bruh. Yo, here's a laptop to be more efficient at school. There's just so much we could do with that money, but we're giving it to gangbangers not to shoot up funerals. Welcome to California, people. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? And no, I'm not scared of Rodnell. No, I'm not scared of Crip Bob. And no, I'm not going to stop speaking because the truth is the truth. And if y'all want to hurt me for it or kill me for it, go ahead. All right? I'm going to die a martyr. And somebody else will get influenced by my speech. And they're going to just take on what I started. It doesn't matter. Okay? I got life insurance. My mama is retired. She good. If I die today, my mama gets $2 million. Like, I'm straight. But the truth is the truth. All right? And we're not scared of you all anymore. Sorry. Try something else. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? And if you're still watching, click on this video right here to find out how Lil Yachty is currently in the middle of a career-ending scandal. I'm going to see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.
Hey. He went in. Oh, my God. He went in, man. Shout out, man. This is my man. I hope ain't nothing going to happen to him. I hope it's all bull. Because, there's so many people just talk, that I didn't know that it was so many fake gangsters on YouTube. I didn't know, somebody said they coming after you. In my world back in the day, if somebody said they coming after you, they coming. If I say I'm coming after you, I'm coming. Plane ticket, whatever. You might as well call the police because I'm going to be there. In fact, I should call the police too. That way we can make sure they're there. There's been plenty of times I went somewhere and said, yo, you want to call the police or you want me to call the police? Because we're going to get the police involved because it's about to go down. Most definitely, man. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Thank y'all for watching the video and watching the channel and all that good stuff. Y'all take it light. Take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.